There is a lot of data being generated every single day in your business, in my business. But the question is, what do you do with that data? I'll give you an example. That's something that I recently built. There's a lot of data being collected every day at LowCode because we are having a lot of conversations with our clients, internally with their team, etc. So I built this little tool called Saran, and basically what it is watching, it's starting based on our TLDV meeting. So TLDV is our recorder. So every single meeting that happens internally and externally with clients is being recorded. And we have Slack. We use Slack a lot for internal communications as well as external communications. So basically, we're aggregating, we're syncing every single call, transcribing it and analyzing it. And on top of that, we have the Slack channel. I can add this bot to specific Slack channels that I want it to have access to. And it's aggregating basically all of that data throughout the day. At night, at midnight, we're collecting all of that data, embedding that data. So that means that we're preparing that data, all of that text to be consumed by AI, then analyzed by AI. And then I built a few automations that are sending us a bunch of messages to our Slack channel, depending on the type of content, right? So right now, for example, we have these 4 reports. So every single morning I wake up and I have 4 actionable ideas or topics. I have our content ideas. So this is for our content team. What should we talk about? What are clients asking about? What are we selling? How are we selling? What should we be discussing on our social media channels? We have our upsell opportunities. So since we are looking and recording all the calls with our clients, this is helping our account managers and project managers find or remember these upsell opportunities or cross-sell opportunities that they come across during a meeting that they sometimes forget. We have these client intelligence reports. So we went through a very robust program last year that helps us identify the momentum and the risk that certain accounts have. So we have a pretty complex algorithm that I fed into this AI analyzing process, and it's generating this health score for each client based on the conversations that we're having throughout the week. And then additionally, we have these client wins. So just nice things that our clients say during the conversation that sometimes the rest of the team doesn't have the visibility. So it's important for them to know that the client is happy, that we're doing a great job. And so we have like this wins channel. So each of these is our channel, right, in our Slack channel. And appropriate people can look at these data that we're generating. On top of that, we can ask Saran anything that we want, right? So what blockers were mentioned yesterday, analyze or summarize this conversation. What do we promise to deliver? And this is great as we have grown the team. Sometimes I lose visibility into what the project managers and account managers are doing. So instead of bothering them, like what did you go over the client yesterday? What did you discuss? What are the upsell opportunities? I can just query that data, that transcript, and not only the transcript, but maybe even the transcript plus the shared Slack channel that we have with our clients. So the client and our team is interacting on our workspace. So I can query anything that is being recorded and be able to make better decisions, make faster decisions. So we have like this daily schedule. It's running every day. I'll briefly show you here a couple of, let me move this thing around. So this is like our client wins, right? And then we have our strategic opportunities, our commitments that are due this week, what to celebrate, our health score, health overview for our different projects. So we're getting multiple messages every single day. And then since we're already aggregating all of this data, if I want to add like a new automation, a new thing, a new report, I will just add that to the workflow that I have built with LowCode. It's currently deployed over sale, and I can just add that and get that report every single day at whatever time I want. So if your business is generating data, but you don't know what to do with that, how to take action, reach out. We have done this hundreds of times, and we can help you and your business make better decisions.